What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Pearl Jam. Yes, indeed, Pearl Jam fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Drew Letola. Drew wanted to see me react to this song by Pearl Jam called Thumbing My Way. Now, have I heard this song before? No. To the best of my knowledge, I have not heard this song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Pearl Jam, okay? And the video has 779,884 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Pearl Jam, Thumbing My Way, Chop Suey, Seattle, Washington. Chop Suey is the name of the venue, name of the concert, name of the festival. I don't know. They're playing in Seattle, Washington. I have no idea what this number means. 96 is probably the year, or it could be 9/6/2002, or it could be, you know, the 20th of February 1996. I don't know. I don't know what this means. So maybe someone could clue me into what this means. I don't know. I honestly have no clue. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Since you left long ago, I'm thumbing my way back to heaven, counting the steps, walking backwards on the road, counting my way back to locked inside of me. If there was a key, you took it in your hand. There's no wrong or right, but I'm sure there's good and bad. Oh, questions linger over there.
You know, when they started playing, I was thinking to myself, this would be a great song. Just hearing what Eddie Vedder was strumming, I thought to myself, this would be a great song for Jeff to be playing his upright on. And sure enough, I see him playing his upright, so that's good. I'm glad I'm glad Jeff went that route. It's a little mellower song, but it's not like, how should I say this? It's a mellower song, but it's not dragging me down. You know what I mean? It's not depressing. It's not killing any mood. It's not lifeless. It's not energyless. It actually has some life and energy in it. Not a lot, but it has a little bit, and that's that's good. I don't like it when songs just drag you down. I just not a fan of it. I like it when even ballads like this, if you can call it a ballad, I suppose you could. They have life and they have energy to them, and that's good to see. I'm glad they have it. Let's keep going here.
Springtime ahead. I'm thumbing my way back to heaven. Wish that I could hold you. Wish that I thinking about heaven. And that's what held me back. And in time I've realized it's now wrapped around my neck. I can't see what's next from this lonely overpass. Hang my head and count my steps as another car goes past.
In this section here, it feels like a bridge. It does feel a little bit like a bridge. Okay, so Boom came in with this with the organ patch there. Now, it sounded to me. Now I could be wrong about this, but there were a couple of times, like the beginning of the phrases, where the very first note, it sounded like there was some sort of a conflict. And I want to say it was between the guitar and the organ. It sounded like somebody had a note that just kind of stuck out. But here's the thing. It stuck out for about 2 beats, and then it resolved. Now, I don't know how it was resolved. I don't know if it was because there was a resolution that took place within the guitar or whether the resolution took place within the organ. I'm not sure. But it did sound a little bit out, but then it was very quickly resolved. Now, was that a mistake or was that intentional? If it was happening within the verse or the chorus, I would say it was a mistake. But because this does feel like a bridge, that might have been done intentionally in order to get your attention. So, I'm not sure. I don't know. I do know what my ears heard, and they heard something that sounded a little bit out, but was very quickly corrected. And it was done quickly enough to not be too much of a distraction, but at the same time, it wasn't done so fast that it made me go, oh, that was a mistake. And they just quickly, because it took a couple beats. If it had been like, it stuck out, oh, quick, fix, okay, now we're back. You know, if they had fixed it quickly, I would be sitting there going, oh, that was, okay, so they flubbed. They flubbed. But it didn't get fixed right away. There was a little bit of a hangover to it. There was a little bit of a delay to it, and it didn't get fixed immediately. So that leads me to believe that that was intentional because it happened, first of all, it happened more than once. It happened twice. And they both opened for the exact same amount of time, about 2 beats. So, and they both happened at the beginning of each phrase. So to me, those 3 factors point to that being intentional. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Just enough to get your attention, and just as it gets your attention, it disappears. That's really cool. That's really cool. I gotta give them credit for that. So, let's keep going here.
All the rusted signs we ignore throughout our life. using the shiny ones instead. I turn my back, now there's no turning back. No matter how cold the winter, there's a springtime again. I smile, but who am I kidding? I'm just walking the miles. Every once in a while I get it right. I'm thumbing my way back to heaven. Thumbing my way back to heaven. Thumbing my way back to heaven.
Interesting. Let me gather my thoughts on this. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Pearl Jam with Thumbing My Way. This was a request from Drew Letola. Alright, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 7.6. Yep, 7.6. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, the song was mellow. It was a mellow song, and I'm not usually all that big on mellower songs. They're not usually my cup of tea. But I will say, this song had a certain element of energy and life to it, which is unusual for me. I don't usually enjoy mellower songs, but there was something about this song that just kind of got my attention, and I was grooving along to it. It like I said, it wasn't drab and dreary and dragging and bring you down and a bummer. No, it wasn't any of that. It had more of a positive feel to it. It had more of an energetic feel to it. It had more life to it than that. So that's really good. The songwriting on this song, it wasn't anything all that spectacular, honestly. It was nothing overly complex, but like I've always said, simple can be effective when it's done properly. This was definitely done properly. The flow of the chords all made sense. Everything made sense from a choral standpoint. There were those two elements there that were in for lack of a better word, during the bridge. And like I went into it earlier. I'm not going to go too much into detail about it again here. I already gave most of my thoughts on it, but I just wanted to point out that I still believe those two little attention getters.
That's an attention getter.
Were intentional. I don't think it was a mistake, because it happened the exact same place in two different spots, in two different phrases, right at the beginning of the phrase. It happened twice, and it carried on for more than just a beat. It was about 2 beats worth, and usually when people make a mistake, they very quickly correct it as quickly as possible, and I don't believe it would take 2 beats to fix a mistake. I do believe those were intentionally put in there to get your attention, so nice job on them. On the songwriting part. Now, as far as performance goes, here's where things get complicated. I don't believe this was actually live. I do believe this was a music video. The reason is because it was too clean. Like, the sound was too clean. If they were using those mics for real, like if those were really being used for the purpose of performance and, to be put through the PA or whatever, to be captured, why were they so close to the track for the camera? Those tracks make noise, so the sounds from the track would have been picked up by the mics had those mics been live. So I do believe this was a music video, and nowhere in the video description did it say that this was a live performance. So I don't believe this was live. I do believe this was just a music video. So I can't really say that the live performance, there was no live performance. You know, it helped. So there's that. Now, from what I heard musically, it all sounded really good. The guitar playing from Mike and Stone, very nicely done. Adding good fill and good color to what was being done. The acoustic part being played by Eddie Vedder was really nice. I've always liked him playing acoustic guitars. There's not one time I think I've ever seen him play acoustic guitars that it hasn't sounded really good. So, really good job on his part. The bass playing was really good. I'm glad to see Jeff was using an upright. It sounded like an upright. It sounded like the song should be played with an upright. I might even go as far as to saying there were some spots, like in the chorus in particular, maybe even switching to a bow might have been nice. I don't know if he did or not. I don't think he did. I think he was plucking the whole time, but possibly on the chorus, it might have been nice if he had switched to bowing. It might have made it sound even fuller. But what he did sounded really good nonetheless. Drumming was really good. I'm glad to hear the use of brushes. I could hear the brushes. In the video, they showed him playing brushes, but I could hear brushes. So that was really nice to hear. Remember, videos don't always stick true to what's actually being used. You know what I mean? Remember, it's all adding studio audio on top of video. It's all done in post. So just because you see him using brushes in a video doesn't necessarily mean that's what he was playing, but I could hear the brushes hitting the skins. So that was really nice to hear. Vocally, very conducive to the style of the song. Everything fit. Nothing stood out. Nothing overdid. Nothing overdone. Nothing overbearing. Everything just blended really well into the scheme of things within the context of the song. So, Eddie Vedder's performance on this, nothing amazing, nothing spectacular, but in a song like this, you don't want that. You want something that's going to be conducive and it fits. So, no, overall, this was a really good job. You probably noticed I was saying really good on everything. You know, really good guitar playing, really good bass playing, really good drumming, really good singing, really good organ work, really good everything. And that's how we're getting the 7.6. Now, a lot of people may be confused, and they may say that a 7.6 is a bad score. No, it's not. By definition, a 7.6 is actually a really good score. If you don't believe me, take a look down below. Go down into the video description. You will very clearly see my scoring system chart there. And you will see 7.0 to 7.9 is the grading scale for really good. And this was a really good song. 7.6 is it's about midway. And I mean, I don't see how that can be disputed, honestly. I mean, would I call this song great? No. Would I call this song okay? No. Would I call the song pretty good? No. It was really good. It was a really good song. Really well done. And I don't really have an issue with the song whatsoever. I have no complaints about the song. Everything fit. Everything sounded really good. And that's why we're getting the 7.6. So, 7.6, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.